Hey everyone, can you hear me? Thanks. Good. Mega May continues, one week at a time. If you joined us last week, Sean played Mega Man 1 and portions of 2 before being defeated by time itself. He'll probably return a little later, but probably not tonight. Today I'm here, I'm Ian, I'm a programmer at Yacht Club Games, and I'm joined by David. Good handoff, that was solid. Sorry, yeah, I really left it open-ended there, but I just decided to go for it. We've been doing so many stand-up meetings, like the world has, right? And so I think it's like, oh, why don't you talk next? I'm used to just saying people's names now and putting them on the spot. All right, and so let me switch to... Yeah! All right, so we got the real chat here. I have my cool Mega Man helmet on that I was given as a gift long ago and apparently came into use for just this occasion. I was going to put them on dramatically, but I can't put the headphones and this on. They're like very difficult to manage.
We can't hear David.
Right. It's best not to think about that. I mean, I could try to stream it through Discord. Here, wait. I could make it worse. Would that help?
David's voice isn't coming through.
I think that's okay. I don't think... Oh, yeah. Oh. It's my... Yes. Just try to anticipate. So, we're going to boot up Mega Man CX, a game I saw on YouTube at one point, decided I'd play it. This is a Mega Man 2... What?
David's not coming through at all.
So David's not streaming? Hold on.
You can't hear him at all.
Give me a second while I... Apparently I'm talking to myself. How can that be? This is not Mega Man 2. This is Mega Man CX, a Mega Man 2 ROM hack, because I wanted to introduce some variety into the Mega Man proceedings. So give me a second. Hopefully this will give you an idea of what to expect today. How could this not be coming through? David, could you try talking? Okay. I'm going to try it. Hey, Celia. That's super fun. But I recorded it with David. Hold on. That like can't be possible unless I didn't... Oh, wait. There, now David's here. Hooray! David, try talking. Celia, try talking.
I'm here.
Hello.
Yay!
And the music's here now, too. Sorry. I'm still learning some OBS stuff. Alright, let's jump in.
I like your shirt and glasses. It's very festive.
Thank you. This is actually a Bomberman shirt, but it's blue on the top, so it works well enough. And so this is Mega Man CX. There's a ROM hack made in 2017, and you'll notice all it does is make Mega Man gray. No, that's not true.
What is the ROM hack of?
What's that?
What's the ROM hack of?
It's a ROM hack of Mega Man 2.
2. Okay.
So the movement is a little faster. You have this really fast gun that shoots everywhere, and you have a Mega Man X-style dash. But it's NES, so to execute this, you have to hold down and forward. If you just hold down, you get like a little stutter. So you have to really get used to this diagonal down dash. It's very arcadey in that you can take lots of hit and keep going, which is Mega Man's specialty anyway. There's a few small things, like you saw I got that ammo up, but it gave me health back. If you don't have anything to refill, it goes into that.
So is this like an intro stage you're playing right now?
This is an
like
intro
a Mega
stage.
Man X-style intro stage?
It is this game has many influences, but Mega Man X is definitely one of them. Here. But when I watched a video of it, and it was just felt very stream of consciousness. It could have been that it was like at 4 in the morning, and I would just like...
You're far too unaware, Gray Man.
Wait.
You've been captured, Ian!
Wait.
Oh no!
Who's that? Oh, yeah! Okay, so now I'm Quick Man for a bit.
What?
He has Mega Man X-style wall grabbing, and otherwise it's just very fast.
You barely got to know the other character.
Look, we're gonna get to know a lot of characters before the day's over.
The standing on the angled collision, you know, the Mega Man 7 style
Yes.
angles is like not working for my brain, especially when we wall jump.
There's a lot of things you're gonna have to get your brain
Oh
through.
no, it's flat again.
It's flat. The important thing is that you climb the intro building to Mega Man 2. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
Does
pretty
this game
good.
have
If
like
you go ahead.
turbo abilities, or is it like?
Most of this game is sped up. There's like a lot of actions that are a lot faster than a traditional Mega Man would be, but Quick Man is especially very quick. No. If at least it gets me off the wheel side. Great. Classic. Alright, so now we're back to who we're going to be for the rest of the game. And then we're going to go into traditional Mega Man stuff. I believe this ROM hack was translated by the original programmer too, I'm not sure. So there's a few steps in the script and all that, but we don't have to worry about too much of that. We're just going to have a wacky fun time with this cool lineup. We got Whispy, Fire Mario, Kamen Rider, Bomberman.
Oh my God.
So my shirt is just the
Uh-oh.
both worlds. Cheat Man, Yoshino Man, I don't actually know who that is. Mega Man, and Airman, but written out. So this is going to be great. We're going to start with Whispy.
So a quick Google search showed me that Yoshino Man is an original character from the game, and it's one of his bosses.
Okay, so it's just an OC, 100%. He has the power of paper. So
Sick.
we'll see about that.
I also have that power.
That's what do you use it for?
Writing things.
Wow, that's a lost art.
Getting paper cuts.
Well, that's gonna happen in this game too.
Do you have a tragic backstory of how you got those powers, or?
Yeah, I like walked into like first grade.
Oh no, it could happen to anyone.
It was your destiny to get them.
As you can see, I'm effortlessly dashing here. Never mind that stutter.
That ladder climb speed.
It's very nice. It's very fourth expansion pack. Yeah, when I first saw this and gave it a shot, I died on everything. But then after sticking with it and learning some of the input, I got used to it. So in that sense, it worked as a real great gameplay experience. Alright, got a big jump. Well,
I wonder why they went with the the little tiny baby shots in all directions.
there's a few things that are Team Fortress 2 references in this game, and so
Oh, really?
yes.
You think that's it?
And I wonder, gosh darn it, I wonder if it's supposed to be just like a normal like SMG gun, or isn't in Mega Man 1 when you fight the like clone Mega Man, doesn't he have like a really fast gun? But it shoots like normal power pellets, right?
Wait, say that again?
In one of the Mega Mans, like 1 or 2, you fight the clone Mega Man, and it's like TV static, and he shoots like ridiculously fast in a spread pattern. Maybe it's a reference to that?
I don't. Mega Man 1, he shoots bullets, but they're still like pellet-sized bullets, and I think maybe they do go in a spread. I don't remember.
I see. I feel like this is the kind of spread you give a Mega Man game when you're tired of pressing square a million times while making it.
I guess.
Don the Nintendo Freak asks if I was in the Hall of Champions as a portrait. I'm not. When we originally put the Hall of Champions together, Woz offered to make all the development team's portrait and to put us in a room, and we all said no thank you, because we wanted to keep it more hold on, focus now. We want to keep it focused on the backers for the Hall of Champs, and we're all shy people that don't like our face being in things, and so we're not actually there. At the end of King of Cards, you can also see a bunch of portraits in the Hall of Champs, and Waz offered to again put our portraits there for the finale, and we again said no thank you. I'm gonna lose to Whispy! Alright,
Oh no!
how embarrassing.
It'd be the first time ever.
No, I refuse this reality. I'm gonna use the sub-tank. You start with these 3 helpful upgrades in the beginning, but then later you get them and they become worse. I don't really understand, like I feel like maybe I applied like the diagnostics debug patch or something. But anyway, I'm gonna use a sub-tank because my goal for this is to get through it quickly and show everyone all the cool content that awaits. That's right, I'm using an E-tank on Whispy Woods. I have no fear.
Poor Whispy.
Whispy's very easy. That's why I need his power. The shield is very useful, and so it'll be helpful to have it throughout. So we're going to Mario next. I hate that they removed his eye. Usually you can see both of his eyes like that, and they moved it. We're playing a hack today for a little bit of variety. During Mega Man, we usually always play a lot of classics, and so I thought it'd be fun to introduce a little bit more. Whoop.
Ian, have you beaten this game before?
I have, yes.
Whoa.
But there are a few knots in it that if I get caught... There's a few parts that if I get caught, I may never get out. So hopefully, not due to the design, due to like my, well...
Whoa, dude, you gotta stand on that angled collision.
Okay, we'll go visit the angled collision a little bit. Is a health upgrade. Not bad. That's why I always go here second.
I can't believe they added an angled collision. That seems like really a lot of work.
I wonder, like... I've never looked into the ROM hacking community, but I imagine there's like... There might be a few like shared codes going on. Yeah. It's like, hey, if you want to put angled collision in your game, here it is. Or like, hey, if you want to make the E-tank selectable, here's this. Which is kind of a fun idea, just sharing that technology. Alright, I'm not going to get that health up because I have lots of health. I'm going to go to the next phase. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't. I thought the chain hurt me. Huh. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to do this loop again. Don't mind me. Don't die. No. Alright, so this actually uses the Mario style. You have to go a certain path, or else it repeats the castle. But we know that today. Go here. Great, we did it. Alright. Mario is a jerk, because his fireballs will do a DOT if they hit you, and you'll lose multiple pellets. He can also stun lock you with his jump and do multiple hits on it. But his downside is that he wants to jump every, like, 2 seconds.
Awesome.
No, it's happening again.
It's a pretty good Mega Man boss, honestly.
Yeah, I'm all on board with it. Okay, I'm gonna get wrecked this one. If you get too far away, he'll do, like, a long jump like that, and it's not good. Yeah, we'll do a reset on this. The stun lock is unbearable. It's just like, it takes 4 hits, or 4 pips, and it'll just keep looping if you can't get out of it. Alright. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna use the shield to throw off the dots. I can also use the shield to kind of cheese it for a little bit by jumping in one like this. But I want to keep a little bit of it for later. Nope. No. waste my power. I'm gonna sub-tank it up. I really hope I don't get into... If I touch the axe, I will instantly die.
Oh my gosh.
So... Great.
The first time you played it, did you try to go for the axe and like
Absolutely.
feel real smooth about it and then like just die?
Not only that, but if you touch the far right tile, like that wall, just during the battle, that's enough to kill you too. So that area is actually a little scary. I would say that this ROM hack isn't Kaizo level difficulties other than a few areas. It's not like we tricked you, now you die, but it tries to be occasionally. What is that? Okay, so now we got Uber Charge from, I assume, Team Fortress 2, which means you can use an invincibility period, which is good. Okay, now we go to, he needs paper. Megan is weak to, hold on, thinking, I'm gonna throw my weakness chart up. Right, okay. Yeah, I'll do Rider. I'm glad you're enjoying the adventure, Sean. Oh, oh. David, have you ever played a ROM hack before?
Yes.
What ROM hack stands out in your mind?
Well, I mean, the one that stands out, I mean, I don't have the name for it, but like, when I first discovered ROM hacks is like what sticks out of my mind. Like, I went to my friend.
Wait one moment to see what this cool thing is. Great. Okay, go ahead.
I went to my like friend's house as a kid. Like, I had discovered ROMs for maybe like a year, you know, and went to my friend's house as a kid, and he like booted up Mario, but it like wasn't Mario, right? And I was like, "What is this?" And then I like, you know, it was like some weird. I mean, like a sprite replaced Mario.
I think sprite replacements. That's like probably for our generation what we saw the most, right?
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
then-
look, I just downloaded this big zip, and what's this? It's like, oh, it's like a tasteless sprite replacement. No thanks. Or it's like, it's Mario, and now you're Luigi for player one. It's like, oh, okay, thanks, I guess.
Yeah.
David, what was Mario replaced with?
I don't remember. But like from there, we like booted up like 30 of them. Right?
That's so funny. Yeah, ROM hacks are awesome. I went through like a phase where like I was just binging them, like
Okay.
primarily Pokemon ones, to be honest.
Okay, what'd they do? Oh. All right,
There's
yep.
tons of Pokemon ones, but like also I've played. There's been a few like Zelda ones, like Majora's Mask and like Ocarina of Time. People do a really good job on them.
Yeah, the community is really... I'm always surprised to see what people are churning out. Oop, oop. Okay.
If
Sorry.
you guys are fans of Banjo-Kazooie, there's one called Banjo Dreamy, I think it's called, and like the person did a really good job on it. There's not much conflict, but it's just like a whole, like it's like basically another adventure.
Wow. I know Alec has looked at many Mario 64. Okay, sorry. Really dropping the ball here. Yeah, I was looking at them recently because I played Phantasy Star 1 on Switch, and that was done by... Gosh, damn it. Sorry. Sorry. That was an official port done by M2, and they like messed with the gold drop and experience point value so it wasn't a terrible grind. And then I'm like, wow, that was fun. Like, I loved it. I'm gonna play Phantasy Star 2. But everyone says, like, that's way worse. Like, you need to get one of the ROM hacks. And so I played that instead. And it was good. The timing of this is slightly different than when I'm trying to see if anything is interrupting it. Alex says first-person Mario 64 is his favorite.
Oh no.
That sounds very interesting.
Is it like GoldenEye kind of esque, or like what? I'm so curious what
Yes.
first person Mario would be like.
I assume it's just jumping around like normal Mario, but you have a first-person view.
I feel like I might get sick from like playing that.
Don't do the side jump. Don't do it. Alec has confirmed that when you flip, you barf.
Sweet. New Mario challenge, don't barf.
I think these... All right. So Ryder has two forms. He has cute bike form, and then hit stop dive kick form, which deals way too much damage, and does a battle toads 3-hit kick.
Cool.
No,
Oh.
I don't have his weakness, so which is paper. So I'm gonna have to take the L on this one. How many lives do I have? 3. Oh no. I think he mostly just tries to goad you into jumping though. I could probably do this here. Let's see. Let's live the dream. Cheese out the shield. Since he keeps trying to cross you in the air, getting the shield out really helps. It's easy to make contact with it. The trick is that the motorcycle form makes you want to jump, but then he'll switch to the dive kick from off screen, which takes way, way more life, so I'm just going to take the hits on that. Let's use the Uber charge we got, which gives us full invulnerability, and still allows you to fire. So the game is like weird and wacky, but you get a lot of tools to deal with stuff, which is nice. At least, yeah. Alright, here we go. I don't think I've ever had problems with lives in this game, though. It's just this level's a little worse because of the quick man beams. That's 2 down! I can't handle the Team Fortress jingle being at the end. Alright, I'm gonna try adjusting my volume a little bit. Alright, so with Rider Kick, we're gonna go take on Mega Man and his goofy front face. Wonderful. So is room for a Galaxy Man theme? Skipping whenever I can. Oh.
Someone's asking what the storyline is.
The storyline is you're playing as a wily robot Mega Man, probably the copy one from one of the originals. And you are... I'll go up here. No. And that's about as far as we got. I think you're working with Quickman on something. We're fighting light robots. Alright. You guys ready for this? Rather than go left. Whoa! Great.
There you go.
Another health up. And continue to loop. Just gonna take all these hits. Camera hack secret. Oldest trick. Oh, I forgot to die and reset all my lives. Well, hopefully this will turn out okay. I like that the enemies do a little bit of pushback when you shoot them too. It's nice having a little bit of feedback for the billions of bullets you can shoot at. Is Sean still gonna finish Mega Man 2? I guess we'll have to ask Sean in chat.
Wow, you didn't finish it?
That's the word on the street.
So sad, Sean.
Don the Nintendo Freak, I'm not able to adjust any of the stream quality. You can try on a different channel, in that we're streaming on YouTube and Twitch. But other than that, I don't think I'm going to be able to tool anything. Sorry. My internet is only so powerful. So Mega Man's weak to the ride or kick. He'll switch through a few different abilities. And he'll E-tank occasionally, because that's what Mega Man does best. Yeah. I'm actually gonna... Sorry, I gotta switch off. Insert. Got it. Yeah, the sub-tank in this game, you can choose what to spend it on. You could use it for ammo or for health. If you already have full ammo when you pick up a ammo pickup, it'll just heal your health instead. It seems like there's some stuff they just wanted to smooth over to keep it a little more arcadey. Now we unlock the original Mega Buster, so that works pretty much how you'd expect, but now it's tied to ammo. Also, if you're ROM hacking, that's definitely what you do, right?
Is it like good, better in any way?
No, because
just a disappointment.
your main gun is so good that you don't really want to bust that out, except against Cheat Man, who's weak to it. Actually, I think we're going to take a stop at Yoshino Man first. Cheat Man is where this run's going to go awry, so I'm trying to get all my ducks in a line before then. As you can see, we can shoot lemons, and we can charge. But we're not going to be using that here. Let's see. Let's reset the old health. I'm sure we'll find some one-ups in here, actually. What's my favorite Mega Man hack out of curiosity? This is the only one I've ever played, so I have no other backup. Yes, got to play respawn. But if anyone in chat has other recommendations for their favorites, that'd be great. And yeah, this is pulling a theme from Mega Man X and making it NES style. There's going to be tracks like that throughout the entire game experience. Oh, I guess I played Rocco-chan, but I don't... Was that a ROM hack? I thought that was like a rebuilt client. Like you run a Win32...
Yeah, I think that's a new game.
Yeah, you run like a Win32 application and it plays like a classic game. But I could... it technically... I guess I played that demake of Mega Man and Bass. that makes it a NES style game. So that's the other one I played. It's odd because this game gives you this powerful gun, so you just hold square to shoot like 1,000,000 shots per second. And you'd think it'd be like, oh yeah, we're tired, like, it's stressful to have to press square all the time. But then it gives you this dash, which you have to do non-stop. And so maybe it was just evening out the, just redistributing where it goes. Okay, let's try to do better than I was. Gotta play a little less crazy. Not doing that. Celia, are you playing any other games right now?
Sorry, I was a mute.
That's alright.
Yeah, I am. I'm playing, not ROM-wise, but I've been
That's
playing,
okay.
what's it called? Dragon Quest 11.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I was deciding whether to play Final Fantasy 7 or that one, so this one's first.
Yeah, deciding which 3,000-hour game to play.
Basically, I was weighing my time, being like, do I want to get both and get nowhere in both games, or like...
I'm stuck inside now. I better pick up an RPG to play.
This is my life, these are my choices, thank you very much.
It's a big choice. It's a big undertaking.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I had it on PS4 and I got all the party members, and then I immediately stopped, I think due to Shovel Knight development. And I've been meaning to go back for it, but it's like I still have like so many hours to put into it, I'm sure.
Oh, it's definitely an investment.
But I really liked it when I was playing out of it. Sorry.
Yeah, I really like Dragon Quest games, except the ones that I've played primarily are the spin-off ones.
Oh,
So-
like Joker and things like that, yeah?
Yeah, so like it's the Dragon Warrior Monsters, like on Game Boy Color. I
Yeah,
played
yeah.
like
Oh,
that
yeah.
one, and then like Tara's Quest and all of that.
Those are great.
They're really good. I like that it's like Pokemon. You can like be their friend. So like in this, I'm like killing them, and I'm like, oh, I like you.
Have you played 5 yet?
No, I haven't. Okay, so basically with me and Dragon Quest / Warrior is that I have the Game Boy ones, Dragon Warrior 1 and 2.
Okay.
So I played those, and then yeah, Dragon Warrior Monsters 1 and 2.
Nice. The reason I recommend 5 is just because it has the traditional Dragon Quest style of like getting party members, but it also has recruiting monsters. So it's a blend of both worlds.
I love that. What console is it for? Is it like PS2 or?
It was Super Nintendo, but it's
Yeah.
was on DS as well, and I'm not sure what happened of it recently. Like I don't know if it's on a more recent port or not, but it is still.
It's hard to find.
It's
You can
unfortunately.
play, I
hard
think
to
you
do.
can play the phones. Unfortunately.
Yeah, the phone ones are. I think the phone ones are the only ones that have the full party text localized, where they drop that out of the English DS one. So it has some like plus sides. But you have 11, so what am I talking about? You're like your schedule is booked on Dragon Quest for a good long while. You got more than enough good times.
Afterwards. I will pick that up. Probably before Final Fantasy 7, so we'll see.
Alright. Taking the loss on that, so because Cheap Man Stage is going to take a lot of lives. Here's Castlevania music, but not for any reason. Alright, this one is where it gets a little wacky time, just given the premise of Cheap Man. There's a few dumb parts, but we'll get around it.
I believe in you.
For instance, nope, not yet. I think the stage will be okay, but the boss is what's going to really do it. There's like Mario 1 style Kaizo blocks like that, which would stunt my jump if I made it there. It would. This music background is like apparently from Ratchet and Clank.
What?
This track is like a chiptune version of a Ratchet and Clank song.
That's so funny.
I think they were just like putting some of their favorite things into a mixing pot. Okay, we're gonna use the floor. So I have this floor upgrade that'll create a platform wherever I'm standing, which is very free-flowing, allows me to do whatever I want, which is great. Let's see. David, are you playing anything?
I've got Final Fantasy VII going, but other than that, no. Yeah, I played.
How is it? Do you like it?
He's still forming his opinion.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Are you a big 7 fan?
I mean, I haven't played it since I was a kid, you know, I don't know, whenever that game came out. But when it did come out, I played the shit out of it. I, like, loved it. It was, like, basically, I'm trying to think if I think that was really my first introduction to RPGs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've, like, you know, I played that game, and then I, like, played every RPG on the planet afterwards.
This bears further investigation.
But it was still, like, I mean, I really loved that game.
Final Fantasy's kind of like followed me. I had, when I was really young, we had an NES, and I like barely could read, but I was like determined to play Final Fantasy 1.
Right.
But I couldn't get outside, I couldn't get the boat. The pirates were like too difficult for me. And it wasn't until 6 on Super Nintendo where I was able to finally like have a little bit of reading comprehension and free time to put it all together.
Yeah, it's funny, I didn't know anyone who had Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest or anything. No RPGs. Until I was in middle school, I think. Is that when Final Fantasy VII came out? Maybe? But yeah, it came out, and then I at that time I was really good friends with someone who basically had played Final Fantasies their entire life.
Wow. Okay.
But like, you know, they weren't my friend until middle school.
Right.
Right? It's like so weird how that works. But that like I think for a lot of people Final Fantasy VII was like
That was the gateway game.
It was the gateway game.
That's
but
the
for me,
Cowboy
it was
Bebop.
like it was literally only a gateway game because my friend who already was into RPGs was like the one who showed it to me.
I see.
So were you guys like PlayStation kids? Because I missed out on 7 initially as a kid because I had a Nintendo 64, and so like when
I
came out,
I wasn't. I was like Nintendo all the way, and my friend had Sega systems, and then so I like didn't ever get those, and then yeah, once I played Final Fantasy VII, I got it on PC.
Whoa, what the hell?
Yeah,
You're the
I got
only
the
person I
PC
know
version.
who legitimately got the PC version.
Yeah, and then like later, it like didn't work, so I ended up getting a PlayStation.
Alright. So just to recap with this fight that I'm doing here, this is Cheat Man, and he can drop out the floor, teleport me, and if I shoot at him from too far away, he'll move me into the line of the bullet and I get hurt, like this. So, I need to wait for specific openings to shoot him. This music is from Earthbound. That slash will kill me in one shot. This fight is like annoying in terms of making sure everything aligns and you don't get KO'd too much. Alright. Oh, I apply the charge. It's a floor drop. Might have to use save states on this one too. That's my cheat, man. I'm shooting him from the back there so that he doesn't... That'll kill me in one shot. So that he doesn't warp me in. Got him. Wow, that was actually easy. Something else he'll do if you heal too much is he'll swap your health bar with his, with a very nice animation of them swapping, so I couldn't sub-tank too much. That actually went extremely well. So we're off to a good run today.
I like how you said good run today. Like, this is a regular thing you're gonna be doing.
This is just, you know, part of my life.
This is just like speed, you know, the game you're speedrunning today, and you'll be doing it all week.
That's good. That's good RNG. It's good. It's gonna mean a lot on the clock. So it's showing me that I got the sub-tank, and now, for some reason, I can't pick... Before, the sub-tank allowed me to put pixels in, like I could just heal something a bit here and there. And now, for some reason, it all goes all at once. So, there's that. So there's Airman. He's not actually Airman, he's like an air particle man. So this will be really annoying. Let's see.
Is he invisible? Because that preview made him look invisible.
He's mostly invisible.
Great.
I'm going to try and skip as much of this as I can by using the floor platform and just abusing it. The blue platforms here I fall through, but when they're in the clouds it's reversed, and there's an invisible collision as well. So I just want to get through this level and out of it. That's my goal today. And just move on with my life. But there's a lot of stuff in here that looks like a real terrible challenge until you use all the mechanics, and it works out okay. Like jumping and resetting infinitely. Would have thought that'd be so useful. Almost there. Nope. Nope. Alright. I'm out of the juice for floor. I'm just gonna reset. Yeah, I didn't know Dragon Quest existed until college. When, actually it was through their marketing effort of combining with Final Fantasy XII with that demo disc of 8. So I guess it worked.
8's when I think I had gotten a ROM of it, but I was, you know, I like jeez, but I got one of, I don't know, one of them, and I was like, this is lame, and just moved on.
It's like Final Fantasy but slower.
Right. Yeah, 8 was the first, like, oh, this is like a real series. I didn't realize that.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I didn't realize that either. I got mine in kind of a weird way. I went grocery shopping with my mom, and I was playing Game Boy in the cart. And when we got to the register, the lady working there was like, "Hey, some kid left this." And
whoa!
And it was Dragon Monster Warriors.
Oh my god, that's way too cool.
And I was like, heck yeah. And no one knew what this game was. And that's before I figured out how to use the internet. So I had this mystery game that no one knew about. It was pretty awesome.
That's way too cool.
That's a great discovery.
So Dragon Warrior was my secret I have a cool game thing. I don't know. It was fun.
The only thing I had like that is my neighbor in grade school or middle school or high school, somewhere in that range anyway. He moved, and he gave me all his NES games. But we weren't friends before that, right? It was just it's like he gave it to the neighborhood kid kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
That like Nintendo games. And
very nice.
so I got all these NES games that I had no idea what they were and stuff, and things, and then they were awesome. Obviously, Mike Tyson's Punch Out I got.
Oh, nice.
That's where I got Where's Waldo, the greatest game ever.
Wow, yeah.
I got a Barbie NES game. That's pretty cool. There was just so many good ones.
So did you like know him, or was he just like, "Hey kid"?
Well,
what
it's
do
like
you
I
want
know,
about
it's like I knew
games?"
him, but like we weren't like friends enough that I would go to his house and play those games. Like they weren't things I knew already.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, either that sounds awesome, or you got kidnapped.
Yeah, we're not doing anything that's on screen right now. The invisible screens, the Mario bricks, the disappearing bricks. That's a no from me. This wind guy pushes you back though and slows down the frame rate, so we have that. And then he switches sides, of course. Just trying to explain that. What the hell's going on? Okay. Almost through. Perfect.
Ian, are you playing anything right now other than ROM hacks?
I am almost done with my Final Fantasy VI playthrough, but that's a ROM hack. And I'm in deep, man. I started playing Final Fantasy XIV again. Got my healer up to level 80. That was fun.
Oh, cool.
And oh man, I'm so screwed. Okay, we have no
I was
more.
just reading that Final Fantasy 11. I think it was on Destructoid. There was an interview about Final Fantasy 11.
Yeah, its anniversary was very recent.
Yeah, that made me want to play 14. Even though I like have no desire to get to an MMO.
Yeah, 14's it's not a good time right now, especially because they're redoing the first leg of the content. Like they're going back and like taking out the bloat, and until that's out, it's real tough going into it again. But it's a particularly good time to waste a lot of time. All right, this is not good. I'm gonna have to grind up more floor and then go for this. But other than that, I think I don't know, I'm kind of on hiatus from looking at major video games right now. Shannon was playing 7 Remake, so I was watching that and enjoying it vicariously. Or complaining about it vicariously.
So I have a question about 7.
Yeah.
So I just like as background, I've played very little of the original 7 just because I didn't have a PS1, so it just never, I guess, crossed my path.
Right.
And I've heard that this game is like, spoilers, sorry guys, is like one part of like the whole series, or not series, but like one part of like the full game.
That's
like
correct.
Okay.
The original is like 40 hours long or whatever, and the part that they are putting in there is like 5 hours of that 40 hours.
So for the rest of it, are they gonna like sell you like another $60 game, or is it just gonna be like DLC?
They haven't told anyone what's going on with it.
Oh geez. They're still
I don't think they figured it out. Like they just started on making the next thing.
At the risk of spoiling just the idea of what it is, they wrote themselves a blank check to do whatever they want. Canonically. The idea that they have to follow anything or like make good on the 4-disc content that is Final Fantasy VII is like no longer there. They have a blank check to do whatever they want now.
Interesting.
So
that sounds very interesting. But yeah, they like publicly announced that they're working on something, whatever that is.
it seems like they're big enough productions that they should like. They could release a mainline Final Fantasy and then another episode of 7, like every whole product cycles, as like a palate cleanser, which would be seems okay to me.
Yeah, they should. I mean, it's like they should how any other company does it, right? It's like Call of Duty and Call of Duty Remake, you know.
Right.
They're like swapping years.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I can't wait till 7's back. Okay, we made it through this stage. Airman is annoying, but not with the cheat saber, because the cheat saber will kill him in one hit. So we have that. So we have that going for us, which is nice. That's him. Waiting. Hold on, I'm getting blown around here. Got him. Okay. Video games. Dead Ringer is another Team Fortress 2 weapon, but it doesn't do anything in this, so I'm not gonna touch it the whole time.
Finally making good on your shirt.
And how glorious it is. Look at this music. It's perfect. How much health do I have? 3 lives? So let's see. Nope. I guess we're good. So we got these bombs that blow up in crosses, of course. And we have these instant kill bombs that we have to worry about here. Which, let's see here. 2 lives. Let's just do a reset.
I wonder what all the rejected bosses were for this game.
Oh no.
Like-
I think it's more like a Shovel Knight situation where everything was used.
Right?
It's like, well, I demade this cool song from a PS2 game. Okay, it's going in. Let's try to... Oh. If I defeat these guys, the lights are going to go out again, and I do not want to deal with that. So I'm just going to skip everything. Get that. Oh, yeah. Nope.
Alright, I gotta go, guys. Have fun.
Alright, David, thanks for stopping by.
Bye.
Shannon, why don't you join chat?
Yeah, Shannon, hang out with us.
Alright. Use the cheat saver here. Too much.
Yeah, I'm like thinking of bosses that they could have used, like the Harvest Moon Cow. Like that would have been sweet.
I would have been down for that. That would have been great. Those cows are adorable.
Oh, I know. I love them. Remember Natsumi used to bring like the giant cow to conventions?
Oh yeah, yeah. They always made good on pre-order bonuses too. They had like stuffed chickens and cows and such.
Yeah, I have like I used to have like a lot of their stuffed animals. Like I had the pig, I had the cow. I still have the cow, the horse, like all of them. It's because one of their characters is named Celia, and I remember being really excited about that.
Oh,
'cause
nice.
no character has my name ever, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna be obsessed with this franchise.
That's great.
So, how did you find this or hear about this this ROM hack?
I was looking at ROM hacks recently because I have a Mister setup, which is a hardware emulation, and so it excels at playing like authentic games or like the real ROMs and all that. And so I think it just showed up in one of the like, you should also try this. And I'm like, all right, that looks fun enough. And so I saw a little bit of a video of it, and it looked fun. And it also, like, in particular, the reason I wanted to play it is because we play Mega Man every May, like this. And, sorry, did I ruin this? And we usually go through the same kind of couple of games, and so I thought trying something out to bring a little more variety would be fun. So it seems like a perfect fit. Even if it's like a bunch of like video game references and wacky dashing gameplay. It's fun just to see something new.
No, it's good. Yeah, like my experience with Mega Man is like I played the original couple games, but I haven't like beat them.
Right.
And I've played Mega Man 64, which is really painful to play.
It's a formative game, yeah. It's
yeah,
fun,
like I remember like renting it from Blockbuster and being like, wow, like this is really cool. Like these are graphics.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was. And then I played it recently because I've been going through a kick of like trying to beat like a majority of my Nintendo 64 games that like I would rent from like Blockbuster or whatever.
Right.
Like never personally bought them. And yeah, I started to play it and I just couldn't. Like So yeah, there's that and Battle Network, which is actually really fun.
Oh, Battle Network's great. Have you been playing Battle Network recently? Or no?
No,
or
I
that's
haven't.
something
It's
else?
actually been a bit, but I have it. So I
That's
should brush up. I remember that game being really long though. I don't know if it was just like perception of being a kid and something taking a long time, or it's like a 30-hour game. I don't remember.
I think they are pretty beefy. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're on to the Dr. Light stages here. So
Yay.
cool. Now the age of me begins. Woo-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha.
It's a pretty sweet evil laugh.
You know, after the 30th adventure, Dr. Wily became very tiny, apparently, and flew to that giant house.
He just likes to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Little robots, big adventure, you know.
Yeah, you know, robots can be any scale. We don't know how tall Mega Man is.
What if he's just like really huge and we just didn't know?
Skipping as much content as I can. Actually, I'm gonna have to use these floors later. We'll see if we can survive.
Those little platforms are coming in clutch.
They're extremely useful. Yeah.
Is that like the most used item in the game? Because it's
I
so pocket.
Yeah, I feel I'd be pretty impressed if you beat this game without using it. I think it's mandatory in a few spots.
I
Yeah,
like
here
how
especially.
the spiky things.
That Gutsman line is pragmatic. It'll pull your exact number of spike-based deaths at that point in the game.
Oh wow. It's actually really funny.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah.
Alright. This will look familiar, I'm sure.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Man. That's so sick.
We need a giant arc to replace the dragon. I know exactly what it'll be. Oh,
I got it, guys.
no worries.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Okay, low on health. Let's sub-tank it up. It is Ultraman.
That's so funny. I can't get over it. Oh my gosh.
Get the cheat beam off here. We should. Got him. Alright. Yeah.
That's a very dramatic Ultraman death. Oh, I was expecting just the sprite to like turn to its side and like slowly fall.
Alright, here's the important moment of truth. So I'm moving around Mega Man. This is, of course, Castlevania 3. I'm gonna go. You can go right to Gutsman, which is the way to beat the game, or you can go north to where Quickman is. And now we're doing this for a bit.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Well, I did pretty good until that last part.
I was really proud of you. I'm like pro gamer moves over here.
Thank you.
It's funny.
I'm glad to have dashed that hope immediately. Let's do a reset. I gotta save Grant. Yeah, a lot of this is very stream of consciousness in terms of its cohesiveness and references, but it's interesting to see so much. I don't know, the Mega Man 2 framework is so rigid in terms of the boss structure and stages that it's impressive to see all of these tricks and additions. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how comprehensive they all are.
Yeah.
Just gonna rush through that. Nope. Nope. Ah. These spike balls will kill me in one hit, so
Oh jeez.
I am.
Like you got this. Ah.
I do not have either charge. Okay.
I always like to think of what the main character's point of view during games would be, and I feel like he would be terrified, horribly, horribly terrified.
There's a reason robots weren't given the ability to fear, for sure.
That's good. Honestly, that's good.
No, 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 no. Alright, we can do this.
I wonder if the people who made this game made other ROM hacks.
I don't know. I feel like there has to be so much, if you're working with the assembly code, if you're making assets, you'd want to make a few, right? Just because you want to make good on that knowledge and churn out a few things. But at the same time, I'm sure to put together all these stages and all these moments takes a lot of work to get right.
Yeah.
I know this was beta tested. I know it had a lot of work put into it just to get it to a release state. So maybe it was a one and done kind of thing.
Either or, it's super awesome. So
Definitely.
yeah, in my head, since there's so many references, it's I wonder if they made a Bomberman game and the Paper Guy game.
Right. Yeah, what's his story?
Yeah, I want to know his backstory. Is it similar to David's? We need to know.
I usually use the Uber charge to get around that, but I don't need it filled up. Hopefully this time I'll have a run of it. Oh, awesome. The reason you saw double death there is because the dead ringer does a fake death, and the projectiles that shoot out hurt nearby enemies. I thought I could use it to use the invulnerability, but I don't think it gives you real invulnerability, unfortunately. Instead, it creates slowdown. Alright. Give it another shot. Awesome. Getting worse.
Oh.
Alright.
Roof spikes. They're the worst.
Alright, I'm gonna reset.
If only the platformers would just here ascend you to.
If I could just walk out that door. I didn't have. This is an optional level. I don't have to do it, but.
Oh, so you chose to be here.
Yes, I chose this fate.
Oh man. That's so funny.
But hopefully I'm showing just how approachable the game is. Anyone out there can play it.
Yeah.
Give it a shot, everyone at home. Alright, alright.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh.
No, the cheers. The cheers will do nothing. Let's see. These platforms are right at your apex, so you have to... The timing for when you can actually jump again is a little mysterious.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no, it looks, with all the enemies like shooting around, like it seems almost cruel, so I would not be able to get this far whatsoever.
Okay, we have invulnerability we can abuse now. So this time, this is the run.
Yeah. Start the speed run clock.
Start it.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
Out of curiosity, does Mega Man characters do they like have little background stories like all the little monster guys, or they're just nameless robots?
I think they do have names. Usually, some of the games have like a cast roll kind of thing. Like the little construction hat workers are called Mets. But I think most of them are the ones that aren't actually bosses, like Quickman and Cutman. All these robots are intended to be devices to help humanity, I believe. It's like, look, this little drone helps take out the trash. This guy shoots tennis balls. And usually the idea is that they're being manipulated for evil purposes. Similar, all the bosses, Gutsman is intended to help out with construction and carrying steel girders. And there's a surprising amount of backstory and additional lore for some of them, but not so much the little enemies.
They're like, tennis ball guy on weekends likes to play Super Smash and hang out with his girlfriend.
His hobbies include
tennis balls.
That's it. End of the hobbies. All right. So we got Quickman up here.
Yeah.
He's weak to paper cuts.
How ironic.
I know.
It's his tragic backstory.
Well, that's what happens, when you're working with paper, you move too quickly and you get a cut because you're flipping through them all crazy. Quickman is always going to be his enemy. I feel like I'm more of the boss in this phase. I'm just shooting a billion projectiles and not caring.
There could be a method to your madness.
You do it alright-ish. Yeah, I dodged that whole pattern.
What's the paper mode?
Right. The paper took control.
No. Or maybe the enemy has an essay to write and you're helping him because he's out of paper. We don't know these things.
Hey, can you take a look at this? Hey, can you take a look at this? Hey. Hey, can you sign this?
It's a group project.
Got him.
You need proof.
But as we remember, Quickman was always our friend, and so now he's back on our side.
He's like, yeah, I guess so.
I guess so. Whatever, Mega Man.
His attitude, whoa.
Oh, but his teleporter's broken. I guess I'll have to climb down to the tower myself as Quickman. Alright, here we go. Going backwards.
I feel like going back is kind of awkward for the guy running into the enemies. Oh yeah, sorry, I killed you earlier, guys. I'm gonna slip past you right now.
Luckily, I have speed on my side. I just need a little bit of health because I start with nothing. I start with no health, and I have no power-ups. Need health? Health. Grant to Quickman. Nope. Alright, here we go. Once again,
That was a practice round, now it's for real.
my absolutely optional, not necessary adventure. I need health. Oh.
I just realized that the little cannon things are from Mario.
Yes, they are.
I'm like looking at him and I'm like, that looks so familiar.
I've seen that sprite. This game cares not where it gets its influence. I guess Mario's in it, so it's fair. You can put the cannons in.
Yeah.
Alright. This should be a good enough head start. Yeah, okay, let's go. Whoa, that was actually pretty good. I'm very impressed with myself. I just remember all those spikes on the way up, so I'm being very careful here.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Ah, here they are.
Remembering the turf is important.
Try and take as many hits as I can here.
That landing on the spikes is cruel.
No! Ah. Why did I go up? I should just drop down. Okay, oh, there's a checkpoint, thank goodness. Alright, spikes are the new enemy to avoid on this. This part's easier going back this way because I can use the invincibility from a hit.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yay.
Very, very grateful for that.
More pro gamer moves.
Avoided the middle one, but not the left. Here we go. We're just 2 stages out from finishing this, actually, so we're doing pretty great. If I can speak so modestly.
I think it's really creative that they had you escape as the other guy.
It's
Like-
it's really impressive that they were able to wrestle that out of Mega Man 2's engine for sure. It's again a direct reference to Castlevania, weirdly enough, where you do somewhat similar in Dracula's Curse.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't gotten through too much of Castlevania. Like, I've played through, like, I think... I don't remember. It was one of the cartridges for NES, but
Okay.
I didn't realize that you could go back on that game, too. That's cool. I need to brush up.
It's all good. It's all good. I don't... It's, yeah. It's a tough series to go back to sometimes. Okay, we're back on the main path.
Woohoo!
And now, because we rescued Quickman, we can summon him at any time, like Zero in Mega Man X2.
Oh, that's cool.
That'll come in handy later.
Can you use the platformers as him, too?
No, sadly, he can only use his initial abilities, so it makes it a little bit limited. This also is a direct Earthbound or Mother 3 track, so if people in chat are going crazy, it's not just you. Alright, pushing through. Alright. No. Okay. This is where I'm going to lose a lot of lives. Level 7. Okay. If we get through this, though, I believe we'll really be in the home stretch.
Is there a way to combat the electric guys, or is that like...
No, I can use the Uber charge to get through it, but then it'll be gone for the rest of the stage. And
Oof,
this
yeah.
is definitely not the end of it. I need to chain my dashes better. I have done this before, so hopefully I can make it count. Great. That's one.
Oh, yay!
Here's two. Yeah, here's three.
Oh gosh.
No, I should have Uber charged there. Okay, if I get there again, I'm gonna cheat the rest of it.
Oh gosh, that gives me like anxiety just to like try to get away from them fast enough.
I definitely wish it was in the game a little less.
Yeah, like 5 to 20% less.
Yeah, not my cup of tea. In terms of, yeah, that's not
Like-
good. All right, let's see if this works since we're on our last life. I can't drop through there. Oh man, what a waste.
How rude of them.
Wasn't enough.
Oh no.
All right, now I have to actually do it perfectly.
That's where the speedrun part of this stream starts.
My favorite. Nope. Yeah, Jack, I can use Quickman, but I think his speed is a little less than the top speed of the dash. I'll try it for the next one though, just to see if it works. In addition, I have to swap out when I get to that third spot because he gets caught in that cubby. Alright, see what let's give Quickman a shot.
If this doesn't work, we could try asking them not to kill you.
That's true.
Like-
I did unlock Diplomacy as an ability. Okay,
Yeah.
this is good.
Yay!
Yeah,
Yeah,
good idea, everyone.
No thank you for killing me, like, not today.
I did it. Good idea, everyone. You saved the run.
Yay!
Although for this next spot, I definitely can't use Quickman. Let's see, what do I need? A little bit of floor. Alright, so we have this very helpful use floor infographic. Nope. My brain reset, and I thought I was trying to get into the little the little opening rather than go up.
Oh.
That was a pretty good first run. 5 lives left. That's it, I'm dead. One hit by that guy and you'll get stun locked. It's not over yet. No!
Oh my gosh, so close.
No!
Can you switch to him anytime, or does it have to be like in a certain spot?
I can switch to him anytime, but there's a little bit of like a beam-in period. I think
yeah,
micromanaging it. I need the floor platforms more than I need Quickman. But this guy's easier though because I could just use the invulnerability. No, 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 don't stun me. Alright, screw it. Okay, cheesing it out.
Yeah. I'm coming up with a backstory for the electric guys.
Yeah.
Like, his name's Carl. I don't know. This is as far as I got.
I'm following.
His humor is shocking. Let's see.
Yeah, yeah.
He's an electrician normally.
That's a good fit.
Yeah.
Carl, why?
Curse you, Carl. That kills people. What are you doing?
Alright, we might have to redo this whole scenario.
Oh no.
I think I can try doing a quick man swap out halfway through, but I really would rather just stick with Mega Man for this one.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's like...
I'll use my Uber... I don't have any invulnerability, you guys. I can't use the Uber charge.
Carl's not programmed to feel pain.
Alright, that's a reset. We'll do it again. Alright, here we go. Oh, I lost my E-tanks when I died. Interesting.
Oh no. Do you typically lose items when you die on this, or
No, that's must be specific to this game.
they just like want to spite you a little bit?
Alright. Alright, I can... I don't have Quick Man anymore because I put him away, but I'll try this normally. Ah. I missed my input there. Alright, try again.
You did pretty good that round. Like that was.
That was alright, yeah. I don't have Uber charge up, so I can't cheat it yet, but hopefully.
Soon. Is there any way to kill the like carpet guys?
They're weak to the fireball, like it'll burn them up, but there's not enough time to really make that happen.
Yeah.
I have to keep moving. Alright, we'll see how Quick Man does on this one. Okay. The collision there does not work with his wall slide.
Yeah.
That's going to require a lot more finesse than me just Mega Manning it. Alright, here we go. But I do have invincibility this time, so should be able to pull this out. Well, that was great.
Yeah.
No, just hit me. Good.
All the Carls caught up. Oh, yay. Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna use invulnerability. Oh, if I use invulnerability, I can't use the floor, so I have to get up here at least.
Okay.
And there's one more. There we go. We're out.
Yay!
What a wonderful day this is.
Things we learned. We don't like Carl. Platforms come in clutch.
Don't like repeatedly getting tripped by carpets.
Yeah. It's a life lesson.
These E-tanks are actually traps. They'll kill you if you touch them, so you have to shoot them first. Very fun.
That's so rude of them.
we're way past rude at this point.
It's just
Mega Man way past rude.
that's their next game. Person in chat said this is Carl's dad.
Carl's dad, Cavern. All right.
Basically.
Okay, just back here. That's good. We took a lot of hits. They are consistent in using another Mother 3 song for this finale. Wow. I don't know why he keeps throwing out sub-tanks, but I'll take it.
Carl Sr. is a nice man.
He doesn't really approve of his son's activities. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, is he one-shotting people in that hallway again? I told him. Let's see. Great. Making our way through Dr. Light's living room, I assume.
So why did he get all tiny though? Like his house looks pretty big.
I think that's just the perspective tricking us.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they're actually tiny. Alright, here's a shortcut, or a secret.
In my head, have you played any Bubsy games?
In passing, but not... Why do you ask?
So Bubsy has a water fountain, kind of like, not like kind of river thing like that.
Yes.
Except usually you go to your death. Like it looks like you're about to go somewhere cool, but no.
Right, it plays that cool jaunty music, like do-do-do-do-do-do, when you
Yeah.
land on it.
So you're like, oh wow, like I found a secret entrance. And it's like, just kidding. No, I didn't. I'm dead and more frustrated.
Maybe that's
So-
like Bobcat lore. Like, you're supposed to know Bobcats hate water.
Oh yeah, you're right. Everyone knows that. Oh gosh. Bubsy is great. I really enjoy that they make new games.
Yeah, there were two very recently. I know the Bit Trip team made one more recently. If
Yeah,
you
it's
want to
like-
make, if you're ever like, I want to enjoy Mega Man Legends or Mega Man 64 again, but the control scheme is so obtuse, play Bubsy 3D for like 10 minutes, and then you'll love everything that, you'll love everything about how Mega Man Legends controls.
Okay, duly noted. Yeah, I've never played Bubsy 3D. I've seen people play it and like do reviews on it, and it's like on my list of things to just like try, like along with like Philips CDI games in general. So-
Yeah, that's cool. You play those and you have yourself an afternoon for sure.
I know, right? It's certainly enjoyable.
I'm gonna use my sub tank on the floor. Hey Matt, thanks for joining the stream. Alright. This music track, if we hear more than 4 seconds of it, is from Pokemon Trading Card Game on Game Boy Color.
I'm gonna mute myself so I can listen to it. Hold on. One
Go
sec.
for it. Oop.
Yeah, it totally is. That's awesome.
That game is an amazing game.
It is. Card games on Game Boy are really fun, like in general.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I went through a phase where I played like the Yu-Gi-Oh ones, like an unhealthy amount. Like you know, like normally how much time you'd spend on like I don't know, like a random JRPG.
Right.
That's how much time I spent on like sacred cards, and it was amazing.
That's great. I love it because it's, I don't know, when I play like if you play a trading card game in real life, you're thinking about like what cards, like what's the meta at, what are people using and all that. But when you're doing it in a single player adventure like that, it really is more like an RPG where you're like getting new armor, like you're getting like new techniques for your deck.
Yeah. It's cool.
I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh on Game Boy though. There's like many of them, right? Am I
Yeah,
mistaken?
there's a lot. I don't remember the one. Okay, so there's a few on Game Boy, and then there's like a bunch on Game Boy Advance. I don't remember the exact, I guess, like title of the Game Boy Color one, but Sacred Cards is
Okay.
literally the best Yu-Gi-Oh game for GBA. Like, I
Interesting.
recommend that one.
Is it good at teaching Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, I've never played. Is it a good introduction to the mechanics?
I used to play the trading card game for that, so I think
I see. Yeah, it's
partially. But yeah, I like it. It is pretty good. After a while, like things just become like pretty easy.
okay. That'd be a fun way to learn it. Shen, you played Yu-Gi-Oh on Game Boy? I see you in chat. Type in there. Oh man,
Yeah, we
I
have
need to
play
learn
together.
Yu-Gi-Oh. It's finally time.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is fun. I recently started binging the TV series for it, and it's nothing like the card game. So if you're looking to learn, don't watch the cartoon.
Right. Don't watch the cartoon. But the camp factor is through the roof, right?
Yeah, sure. It was just like, I don't know, like if you watch the card game, sorry, if you play the card game and you watch the show, like the show, you know, obviously for time's sake, like it has 2,000 life points for like the game's 8.
Right.
But like they also made up a bunch of rules to make the card game more interesting, like as a cartoon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really great. They'd be like, yeah, this monster like fuses together, but like that's not a monster, and you can't fuse like trap cards with monsters. It doesn't work like that.
It's like, hey, pass that card here. I want to read the rules real quick. Okay, yeah, you're playing it wrong. You can't do that.
But the anime conveniently doesn't have what the cards do on the little, I guess, image. So they get to make up whatever they want.
Right. That's
Glorious.
perfect. Sorry, I'm just gonna get suddenly quiet every now and again.
No, it's totally fine. You're focusing. That's good.
Alright, I gotta fight these characters at the same time.
I was expecting them to be ice climbers.
They're one half of an ice climber.
Yeah!
We have Popo, no Nana. That's not
He
good.
replaced Nana. He's just like, sorry girl, you got cut.
No, this is not good. Okay, I need a solution here. Oh, papers.
Paper power is coming in clutch. Like,
It's you know, it hasn't been bad. It's been overperforming, I would say.
I guess an A+.
I don't understand the relationship between an ice character being weak to paper. But you know, like when you freeze hamburgers, you put the wax paper in between it, right? So maybe somewhere there's some logical point there.
I think that's actually the exact reason. Like, if we called up the developer, like, right now, he'd be like, yes.
Right. You know how when you buy hamburgers, they use like wax paper to separate it? Alright. This part gets pretty dicey. I'm just gonna skip it entirely by going north of the Cheap Cheeps up here.
Oh my gosh, Cheap Cheeps are so cute.
They're adorable in all iterations and form.
Yeah, they're like my favorite.
Okay. I guess that's another point, yeah, you could... Paper could make fire, and ice is weak to fire. That seems like a stretch. I think the hamburger solution is really where it's at.
Yeah, I think yours, that's 100% what it was. And I think they would be proud that you would realize
I respected the lore. I read the whole lore. Okay. Paper's gonna put in a little bit more work on Elect Man here. So this fight is pretty easy, except that he can pull the spikes off the ceiling and throw them, which will be an instant kill. We have more Earthbound music. Okay. He also heals. No. Okay. apparently he heals from lightning, so that's a whole other thing.
How is he using lightning underwater?
Right, this should be like, he should be out of his element.
Yeah.
He should use one ability and instantly die. Okay. Let's try to do
Like,
that
if
better.
I learned anything from Pokemon, is that lightning.
My entire childhood was reinforcing this weakness.
I know, right?
Just gonna fire paper like crazy. Alright, I'm gonna use Uber Charge and lame it out. He's healing so much. Screw it, E-Tank.
Someone in chat said that's not actually water, it's raspberry jello.
It feels like I'm in Raspberry Jello without him moving. He's healing so much. I'm not used to him healing this much. Alright, I'm gonna try the Cheat Saber. Blasted. That's not good. We're really low on resources now.
Oh no. Do you run out of paper?
No, effectively. Hold on, I'm gonna try something here. Okay, I'm gonna cheat. We save stated. Deal with it, America. Alec, this song is from Pokemon Trading Card Game. You're not just crazy. And this music's from Earthbound. But you don't play Earthbound that much, so you probably don't know that. It's okay. It's like all your favorite things are happening together. Oh, it looks like that really bugged him out. I guess pausing right before he throws that spike. Great, I'll take it. We super cheated.
It's actually just your define like paper abilities that helped you with this one.
Well, it's the heart of the cards.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Bringing it full circle. And yeah, Alec, that's why we're talking about card games. Turns out Shannon and Celia both played Yu-Gi-Oh! On Game Boy. And we're talking about the GBA Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon Trading Card. And Alec recently played Trading Card 1 and I think 2, right? He imported that. Hey, Polly. Hi, Pup.
Hi Shannon. Hi dog.
Sorry, I'm on a big scary mask. Alright, now it's everyone's favorite point. I'm completely out of sub-tank though. That's fun. Alright. You know the drill, we gotta fight all the bosses over again. This game actually goes the extra mile by adding a little bit of extra mechanics to it for some of the bosses. Not here, though. Just gonna stun lock Mega Man and kick him. No, don't heal. Don't heal.
Get him with buddy.
Hey Sean, what's up?
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Sean,
Oh,
have
I
you...
turn off. You should turn off both audios. That's like really confusing.
Yes.
I was watching the beginning of this. Oh, you're on the final 8.
We're on the boss rush. Almost
Wow.
through it. You missed when we had to go up the clock tower to save Quickman, and then go through the clock tower backwards.
Whoa, that sounds amazing.
Sounds pretty cool.
The clock tower to save Quickman.
It was like a, yeah, pretty much as described.
It's really weird that you fight Mega Man again.
Why's that?
Well, because you're a Mega Man? You're a Mega Man clone?
You're like a wily Mega Man,
Right.
I don't know what you are though, like what your name is.
This is really cool.
It has mechanics entirely unique to it, which is fun.
Yeah. I don't want to go all like branded universe, but when you feature a bunch of weird crossovers, it does get my attention more.
Yeah, how's Mortal Kombat going, by the way?
Yeah, and I hope they add more characters. I mean, RoboCop is okay, but only 3 characters in the new pack? Come on.
Right, where's Duckman?
Dude, Jason Alexander voicing Duckman in Mortal Kombat 11 DLC.
I'm ready. This is fun because the redo of Bomberman, they actually have... You fight Black Bomberman, and the white one is in the like death revenge mechanic in the background, so it throws bombs in.
Right.
Which is a nice touch.
Mega Man would fit in perfectly with Bomberman.
Bomberman and
He's
Mega Man
already-
hang out.
Is Bomberman a robot?
No. He's
Really?
a person.
Sure. Why does he have an antenna? I guess because he's like from space or
Right.
something.
He's from the
What is
planet...
Bomberman's like lore anyway?
Bomberman?
Backstory.
It really varies. I think in the original game it's like he's in prison and is escaping, and they're like have done everything in their power to undo that plot line since then.
Oh, who's that?
It's Yoshi.
He's Yoshino Man and he shoots paper. We don't know anything else about him, and when we looked it up, all we found was a reference to this game.
Well,
So we don't know what the joke
he's
is.
the original character. He's the original character for this game.
Right, he's the unique lore.
Yeah, Bomberman Zero. It was called Code Jackup.
He might be Paperboy.
Oh yeah, maybe he's Paperboy all grown up.
Oh yeah. Paperboy's due for a comeback.
Alright, Mario gets the addition of the sun,
Whoa, are you kidding me?
which is...
Dude, I can't handle that.
It's a little much to handle. I'm going to try to use the cheat saber here. Okay, Mario's dead.
What would a Paperboy like remake be? Like he'd be in space?
It would be like extremely realistic bicycle riding, and you'd have to throw papers in like a very realistic 3D environment.
Oh, Whispy drops spikes now, which hurts a lot. Jesus. Okay.
It would be like Paperboy Simulator.
VR, like you get like a little like tracker on it, and you have like a pedal.
Yeah, right. You got it with it comes with a pedal attachment.
Yeah. Pedal physics.
Alright.
What the heck was that?
That was Airman. He dies instantly to cheat saber. Cheat saber's broken. Like on
Whoa.
purpose. Okay. This is where I'm just going to roll the dice a million times in RNG against Cheat Man. He has a slight addition, which is exactly from Earthbound.
What?
So Sean, you missed the original Cheat Man thing, but he like switches the game up, and like if I shoot at him, he'll teleport me and make me take the shot. So I have to attack him in very particular openings.
What?
Don't worry, it'll be over soon, I hope. Okay,
What is he?
he swapped our health. He's like a half-missing Mega Man sprite. Wow, that went extremely well. The background enemies can
Oh
attack
my
with
gosh,
notes.
nice.
Thank God. This is the run. Alright, I'm gonna save stakes, I'm scared. Alright, here we go.
Dr. Light teleport system. It's a good name.
That's pretty good.
What?
You fight Rush.
Why? Oh, I guess because you're a bad Mega Man?
Yeah, you're fighting Light. I think actually Quickman really is good against him.
Well,
Oh.
battle against Rush?
I
This
saved-
really was a dream come true.
I saved Quickman, and so now I can call him in like Zero, by the way.
Whoa.
Anyway, welcome to the stream. We were talking about Game Boy card games and Yu-Gi-Oh! Have you played any of those? No.
I don't think I've ever played a Game Boy card game.
They're actually really fun.
They're cool because when you're playing them single player, it's like a more steady progression.
Right. I heard the Pokemon card game was really cool.
It is.
Yeah, and Yu-Gi-Oh in there.
Alright, let's see if I can defeat Light before it goes all meta.
What is this font?
I don't know, actually. I do not want to use Quick Man, though. There you go. I'm going to use an E-Tank at the head. I need fireballs from out of it. And I died in one hit.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're fighting the Dr.
I'm
Light.
fucking Dr. Light. And now it's going to get all, like, meta each time. So hopefully we can put a stop to that.
Oh, you mean every time he's gonna say a different boss type?
Yeah, he'll do different things. Okay, so...
Wow, it makes sense that he does Street Fighter stuff.
Definitely.
That's how he taught X how to do.
Okay, so
Right.
the trick...
Like,
Yeah, he taught X how to do Hadokens, and then X went into fighting games and did that shit. And Ryu's
that's
like...
true.
Ryu's like, excuse me, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Right.
If you step in the capsule, he'll kill you, so I gotta say no.
That's funny. I mean, kind of.
They're
It's
having-
funny to put in a fan game. It would be fun to make a fan game.
It's fun. It's fun to have fun with the franchise. The Shoryuken will kill me in one hit, the Hadoken will kill me in one hit. I gotta watch out for... He'll cross up through the platforms with it. God damn it.
Yeah, this is making me want to play Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a lot of high and low.
That game's such BS. I'm a grandmaster.
Whoa, the game is BS. I'm convinced.
I thought, dude, I lost against a katana that just jumped back and threw fans. And she was grandmaster. I couldn't beat her. It's an impossible strategy.
Those are, yeah, I've seen some of the tournaments, so it's, you know, sometimes that's what happens.
I cannot handle that. I can't. The fireball spam in that game is like so ridiculous. It makes Street Fighter like if you thought Street Fighter 2 where Ryu was firing Hadoukens at you, you're like, this is BS. You have no idea. In Mortal Kombat, they shoot 5 projectiles. Like you shoot once and 5 projectiles come out.
Right. Yeah, it's zoning is definitely a style in that.
Can't wait till RoboCop comes out. That's coming soon. That's in 1 week from now. Oh, I should stream that.
Yes, definitely.
I'm surprised I haven't streamed any Mortal Kombat. What's wrong?
I'm gonna just try using all my tanks on this.
It's a risky strategy. You only got 2 left.
I'm not worried about what's after this, though. Come on, come on. This fight actually has, like, has decent fundamentals. It's, like, it follows. I, like, understand how it all works. It's good.
The middle platform is very good.
Definitely.
It really provides something that you're like chasing, or you're like really chasing around. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's May 26th. Everything's coming out.
Can I use the shield to cheese him? Hold on. Nope.
You better use something to choose them.
This is an incremental fight. Ugh. I almost have Uber charge, but
Is Gerard playing Crisis Core? He is on the stream.
whoa, what?
Yeah,
Who's playing Crisis Core?
Gerard, the
Oh,
completionist. He's probably completionisting it.
That's great timing. I'm sure there's lots of people that maybe slept on that and would want to see it again, but maybe not boot up a PSP.
It's cool. I remember really liking it. I didn't finish it though.
It's a crazy intricate game. It really changes what you think like a PSP game would be.
It feels very. Yeah, I remember it like broke the boundaries of what PSP could do.
The fidelity.
It really
is-
feels. Yeah, it feels
Yeah.
like remake quite a bit. Well done.
Oh, am I going to be able to do it? I don't know if I have enough lives. Okay, hopefully we're okay.
On the stream, it looks like the text is wobbling. Is it
The-
wobbling?
The text wobbles when it types out.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Mega Man Powered Up was one of my favorites, Code Jack-Up. We like told people at Way Forward to send in their Mega Man Powered Up levels to evaluate as the level design. Yeah, I thought Powered Up was like the best thing ever. I thought that Mega Man Powered Up would be shortly followed by Mega Man Powered Up 2 and like all of them, but then they never made any.
Sorry, I'm gonna go quiet for a bit.
Shit. Oh my god.
Great,
Oh man.
we're doing it.
Wow. You are the pan.
It's me.
Yeah, it was so cool how you could play as the other robots and Powered Up. That was a big inspiration for Shovel Knight and for Shovel Knight's challenge levels.
Absolutely, yeah. We were like, well, if it's even half as cool as playing as Electman, like, it'll be a lot of fun.
Right. And like you could play as a campaign as all of them. That's like really
They
was
changed
a
all the
big
dialogue.
inspiration.
It's like, what's Gutsman gonna say to Iceman if Iceman's evil and Gutsman is good?
right. Well, it's like Iceman will probably say something about like the freezing
10-4.
or like ice.
No,
Oh, yeah.
Iceman had a militaristic attitude. He's like, 10-4, Gutsman! We got a bogey on your tail.
Oh yeah.
Weirdly enough.
Yeah, that is weird. Remember Time Man and Oil Man?
Yes,
Those
they
totally cool,
new
unique
additions.
characters.
Don't mind us, just totally natural additions.
Just timeless additions.
Yeah. Don't
Well,
think
what
too
is
much.
this? Alien? Wait, is this an actual hack of an NES ROM?
Yes, this is a Mega Man 2 ROM hack.
Wow, this is like insane.
I'm playing
it's
this
like
in
a,
Heigen, like an emulator. For Egon.
yeah,
Egon?
it looks like a freaking total conversion, man. It looks totally different.
That's
Like,
right. Like, yeah, that's what originally. God damn it. Yeah, I was like looking at a video of it, and all the combined mechanics of it, all running on the same like Mega Man 2 code base, is crazy. Just like stretching
Yeah.
out what was there.
yeah, wow.
It's pretty cool. And now, of course, we're gonna do way worse.
No.
Time to drop the ball a million times. All right, here we go.
How much longer is the game?
This
Is this
is.
the last level?
There's a boss after this, and it's over.
Whoa. What's after this? Mega Man X Tekken.
I mean, this was all I was planning to play today, but
Cool.
are you? Yeah, it's up to you what you want to keep going with Mega Man.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be fun to play some more stuff. I think it would be fun to play 11. I like really don't remember 11.
Oh yeah,
that
that'd be
much.
great.
I played it through I think 3 times when it came out. Remember the power gear and the other gear?
Yep. And the slowing down time. Or no, did you slow down time? Yes. There's like slow down and
yeah.
power.
Yeah, it was slow down time and have powerful shots. But then later you got the ability where everything would slow down, but you wouldn't slow down,
Right.
which is
So
a
you could
pretty big
dodge quicker.
difference.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun to play. I loved it when I played through it the first time.
Yeah.
Deserves. So I'm going through previous stages in the game. They're just taking snippets out like challenge mode.
I can't believe this is a real NES game.
Pretty crazy.
That's like very impressive. I didn't realize. I heard it was a hack, but I guess it isn't.
Yeah, that line of that is a little blurry, right? Like whether it's running in like Rocco-chan. It's like, oh yeah, that's like a hack or whatever, Win32.
Right. Right.
Although it's cool that like there's, you know, the line is blurry on that. Like whether it's running the native code or not, it's all good.
It was cool.
Thank God. Alright. No! No! No, 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 no. God damn it. Alright, going at it again. Here we go. Are you playing anything besides Mortal Kombat?
I'm playing Satisfactory.
Oh, right.
That has been pretty crazy. We played a little bit, but I was playing in my single player world, and I went back and I really organized everything. I put inputs and outputs everywhere after getting inspired by Jake's organization.
To be fair, we just unlocked floor panels when he joined.
Yeah, definitely. I went through and I redid a lot of my spaghetti and made oh no.
No.
I made multiple floors and I really it was much more organized. So that was really neat. Playing that game is just
Gonna reset here.
it's so addicting. Just play it for forever. Really fun. Highly recommended. Satisfactory.
What is Satisfactory about?
You play as what I assume you're a interplanetary settler or something, or you work at a company called Fix It. It doesn't have that much of a story. You basically land on a planet and there are ore. There's an ore pile of iron ore, and there's limestone ore or some other stuff, and then you can build an array of machines that can pull the ore out of the ground, and you can make one that smelts, and you have a constructor, and a constructor could turn iron ingots into iron rods, and then you need iron rods to make screws, and you have to build a computer part or whatever. You gotta send there's a space elevator. You gotta send 100 computers up the space elevator. So you have to devise a way to make a factory. The game is presented in first-person 3D, so you're walking around like Minecraft, and you have to find resources. You have to build factories to mine and turn those resources into what you need and send it back home. The more stuff that you can make, the more things you can unlock to continue to fabricate even more stuff. And by the end of it, you would just have dozens of machines, and conveyor belts are snaking everywhere. And the game, it looks great. It's high fidelity 3D visuals. So it's you're going through this very realistic factory of just a million machines and things running on conveyor belts. And it's just, you could just spend hours and hours getting sucked into making everything perfect. And it's just been a blast. And you can play it on multiplayer too.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it was so much fun. I don't know, I'm a sucker for games like that. I was really into a game called Infinifactory, which is also you're trying to create things in a factory. And I never played Factorio, but apparently that's really good too. Ian, did you ever play Factorio?
No, I never did. I was trying to avoid stuff like that at a certain point. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Just during Shovel Knight craziness. The idea of wrapping my brain around a big network system didn't really wasn't what I wanted to do at the end of my day.
That's not what you wanted.
But now doors open.
Maybe a little bit more.
Almost. Let's see, can I farm here? Maybe.
But yeah, I forgot that Street Fighter Cross Mega Man was actually officially licensed.
Yeah, that was Capcom Unity days. I wonder if that's backed up. I know they shut down Capcom Unity to move stuff around. I wonder if you can still get that. Almost out of here. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil what the boss is yet. No. Gotta skip it. Great. Let's do a quick check. Alright. Hopefully I can do this in one go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, good enough.
Oh my god!
They only take damage, they don't do instant death, thankfully.
Oh,
I didn't land
you
close
shouldn't
enough
have-
though.
You shouldn't have said that.
Okay.
It
Oh,
just
sorry.
got-
Yeah. Oh, I did it
just got
perfectly.
Just got way less impressive.
I only took hits at the end. Although I would say this is pretty impressive for what they pulled off. Video games.
Whoa, it's that Bowser Doctor.
Oh my gosh.
Whoop.
Oh my gosh. Whoa. Dude, what?
I keep missing him. There we go.
This really is something. It's not the same as Yoshi's Island. You gotta the angle's gotta be lower.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
I really gotta knock him back.
Luckily, you keep all your lives. Or, yeah, you just run through all your lives on it. It's more of a falling action thing.
This is really something else.
I'm sure that the person who made this loves video games.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, thank God.
You think anyone that's played this has never seen Yoshi's Island? And they played Yoshi's Island and they're like...
I think that's very possible.
I mean, when I was a kid, there was all sorts of stuff that I didn't realize was a reference, right?
Definitely.
Until, and like way later in life, you realize it.
Pop culture, like, yeah, like cartoons, like The Simpsons and all that kind of stuff, of course.
Right, it's like, oh, this is all like classical music. Hey, oh yeah, The Simpsons didn't just like invent that. That's like a reference to something else.
Right. That's like a 90s movie that no one thinks about anymore. Oh,
Right.
okay.
This is like a shot-for-shot recreation of some action scene from a movie that you've never seen.
Which is funny because on Shovel Knight we didn't do anything like that. Like we didn't intentionally do any references. It wasn't like pick up this green mushroom; it'll give you health. But oftentimes people would come up and ask us if something was a subtle reference to something else. I remember at first one of our earlier PAXs where you could fight King Knight. People are like the way those the confetti falls. That's exactly like the way the leaf attack works in Crystallis. Is that like an intentional reference?
Right.
And we're like,
It's like,
I don't
It's
think
probably,
so.
yeah. Maybe. If you want it to be, then yes.
Yes. If you think that's cool, definitely.
Right, do you think, is that like a cool game? Yeah, I love Crystallis. Yes, it's definitely like that.
Okay, I'm on phase 2. And that's my last life. I
No.
really would like to not do this again.
Save your state.
Alright, I'll save my state.
What a cheater.
I'll be a tremendous coward. I wonder how much work it was to do the back-facing Mega Man sprite like this. It's for all the weapons, too, even though none of them work. It's kind of surprising. Alright. Shooter mode activated.
Oh, man. Boo.
Oh. Alright. More of this. This is not an officially sanctioned high score stream, I'm afraid.
Whoa, this is very Yoshi's Island. Yeah, you can say that again.
That's for sure. I can't take another... I might not even have the ammo to do this. Hold on, let's see how many lives I get when I restart this.
Wow, this is a really amazing game.
It's pretty crazy.
Whoever made this is like legit as hell.
Absolutely. I was saying to David, he's like, is that just slammed? He was like, is that just angled collision just thrown in there? Because it was just kind of like thrown in there. I imagine,
Right.
and I said, like, I imagine there's like a Mega Man ROM hacking library database. Like,
Oh, right.
It's like, hey, here's assembly language so that you can add sub-tanks. Anyway, put it in your game if you want to. Make sure to credit me.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy cool.
Yeah, that's-
But I'd also believe this was just done. One person's like, they're like reading the morning newspaper, and they put it down. They're like, I'm gonna learn assembly language, and I'm gonna customize Mega Man 2. And so begins like a 3-year journey.
Right. And then at the end, you'll fight Dr. Light like Yoshi's Island.
Right.
Yeah, right, whatever, man.
Whatever. You'll never do that. You're just speaking nonsense.
Right. I'll show you.
It takes a lot of commitment to say, like, I'm gonna make it like Yoshi's Island, and then sit down in front of the assembly and really do it forever.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna head out, guys.
Alright, so-
you go soon. So close.
We are very close to the end. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Of course. Bye, guys.
Bye.
No.
No.
That's alright. We got a lot of lives this time. This will be real easy. Thankfully, the game is very forthcoming with extra lives and E-tanks and such. Nice. That's the furthest back I hit. That's pretty good.
Crazy that you just gear there again. What a world.
Yeah, it's... I guess they realized that maybe it was a big ask to throw this kind of gameplay in. But... So Mega Man 11 next? That sounds like a good follow-up.
I think it would be fun to play Mega Man 11. Yeah. I got it on the Switch.
Yep. Get to hear those glorious randomized pun voice lines for every boss.
Yeah. Acid! That's what I remember the most from that game.
Cool.
It was pretty good.
It was fun.
The double gear system was like, I wish they would have just not had that. But there's some good stuff in there. the character silhouettes I remember all being really strong. Like they did a good job like making characters feel like real Mega Man characters.
Yeah, and I don't remember them being like, it's not like, oh, there's an obvious like paint over of Gutsman. They all felt like unique frames. They weren't like all NES sprites again or anything like that.
Okay, so how many of them can you name that Mega Man 11? We said Acid Man. We know that's.
There was the guy that was at the campsite. It was like a camp, and the Mets were in little tents.
Yeah, that's the level. But
was
do you
that
remember
in-
what he used?
Was that Inferno Man?
No,
Or
I don't
Torch
think
Man?
so.
There was Clown Man, right? Because he had that big, wacky balloon level.
Right,
But that's
he
not-
wasn't a clown.
He wasn't a clown?
I don't think so.
Bubble Man? Was he like a big bubble? In short, I don't know. You really put
Yeah.
me on the spot.
Yeah, I'm not sure I know either. There was the first guy that you fight is Block Man, right? The blue block.
Oh yeah,
man,
yeah, it gets giant.
Right, and then you fight. I think the guy in the Clown Man is Blast Man, right? You fight Blast
Yes,
Man.
Blast Man is in there.
And then
good
you
ad.
fight an electrical guy like Volt Man.
Okay.
Is he? Is that right?
If you say so. Voltman doesn't sound right, but
No.
there was the ice skating Iceman guy. He's not Chill Man, that's 9 or 10.
Chill Man is 10, yeah. Cold Man, Friezo Man, Tundra Man.
Tundra Man, oh yeah.
Tundra Man.
Yeah, sorry, I have... What?
Acid Man,
People are saying
Block
Clown
Man.
Man. People are saying Clown Man.
Clown Man is not. Clown Man is 8.
No. Hold on, I'm reloading. Oh,
Yeah, I think that's all I got. Is there anyone who's like the cool one? That's Volt Man. Is there a girl? No.
Nope.
Okay, what are the levels? What's the one with all the balloon bouncy shit? Remember
I
that?
did it! Yeah, it was like a climbing wall.
Yeah, you gotta go up the wall.
Campsite level, there's one that was like,
I think you were right with Inferno Man. I'm gonna write that down.
thank you, just give me Inferno Man.
I think Inferno Man is correct. And I think who is the bouncing? It's Bouncing Man. Bounce Man, right?
Bounce Man?
Okay, Acid Man, Block Man, Blast Man, Volt Man, Tundra Man, Inferno Man, Bounce Man. Are these real? And then we're missing
chat
one.
saying Torch Man. Torch Man makes more
Torch
sense.
Man. Torch Man sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna see.
This game decided not to redo the ending because you can't improve perfection.
Yeah, that is a perfect ending. Okay, Block Man, we got that. Acid Man, we got. Impact Man, that's who we missed.
Impact. Oh, he has like the piston hands, like the big
Yeah.
jackhammer hands.
Yep. Impact Man, Bounce Man, Inferno Man is not there, but Torch Man is. Blast Man is there. Volt Man. No, it's Fuse Man. Fuse Man.
Fuse
Volt
Man
Man
and,
is
and
gone.
not Volt? Okay.
Fuse Man.
Oh yeah.
Tundra Man. So we got 6 right out of 8.
I feel like you got 6 correct out of 8. I got like 5 wrong out of 8.
Is Mega Man 2's ending a pop culture reference? Probably.
I think, yeah, people would see that. A fat baby character walking towards the screen like that with a screen changer.
Oh, I thought he meant is it a pop culture reference? Like,
Oh, to something else?
yeah, probably, right? Like in some anime, some character probably walks
Right.
toward
In
the screen just like that.
Gigantor, he walks like that.
Right.
I guess we'd have to see. Fire Mario, copyright Nintendo, so don't worry, we're in the clear here.
Right.
Although I like that they went the extra mile to include the copyright source work. Rest in peace, Hudson Soft. Yep, we're here playing ROM hacks today. We just finished one, Mega Man CX. And you get playable credits. We figured we're hacks, so we should just play some Mega Man hacks.
Oh man.
Yeah, they included the original credits for Mega Man 2, which is pretty great.
Oh, look how fast he climbs up there.
Yeah. Gotta do a little bit of gameplay here. You gotta earn these extra names at the end.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, you can't just... There you go. You gotta do that perfect jump.
Wow, this is amazing. Yeah, Beef, we were thinking about doing some weird, obscure Mega Man games. That's why we played this one.
Adding some variety, because normally we go through some of the usuals, so wanted to spice it up.
Yeah, we did like Mega Man 7, the NES versions at one point. That was fun. It'd be fun to play those. Those are like really pro. Man, what an amazing world that there's so much
There's so much
perfect
love.
Mega Man. There's like so much Mega Man stuff that people just made.
Yeah.
You know, like Shovel Knight.
Like Shovel Knight, for instance. 91 deaths. Alright, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah, Hard Hunt, I'm glad you enjoyed those game design posts. We wrote them to be read. So thank you for reading.
That means, yeah, that's really good to hear. We're worried that we put out all these words and no one knows they're there. So.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, actually, that's it for me then. Sorry.
All right.
Add on that weird existential note.
It was all good. That was fun. Thanks for playing that.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in and seeing the beginning and end part like that. Someone said, imagine if it said total time wasted.
Yeah.
That'd be cool at the end of Shovel Knight. It's like, this is what you did. You wasted 8 hours of your life.
Oh, man.
How does that make you feel? All right. Anyway, on that note,
Yeah. We'll be playing some more Mega Man at some point this month.
Definitely.
So,
look forward to it probably next week at the latest. And no time spent playing video games and having fun is wasted. So perish the thought.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. See ya, everyone. You missed the whole stream, but it'll be up on everything. And you can watch it again.
And again and again.
And again and again. See ya, everyone. Bye.
All right.